Hello everyone, it's just me today. John's upstairs taking a nap right now. I wanted to record this video because I haven't put out a video in forever. There have been a lot of things that have been going on in our lives over here, and it's just taken away a lot of my creative energy to actually put time and effort into these videos. But I wanted to make this video to talk about my current employment situation and the fact that I might be getting fired from my job. So I work a corporate job. I'm in human resources, and like most companies, my company has been moving away from a work-from-home structure and back to more of an in-office structure. We aren't fully in office, but they want us there like 3 days a week. Now, my personal situation is such that I live more than 2 hours away from my office, and that's not a total 2 hour commute. That's like more than 2 hours each way. In fact, it's really more like 3 hours each way. So to get to and from the office, I drive for about 6 hours. And that's really unsustainable. Before we had John, I was doing that. This was pre-pandemic. I was doing that commute, and I was able to make it work. I'd rather not get into the details of what I had to do to make that work. Because it was crazy. At the time, it was, it was the only way that me and Christina had to make money. She wasn't working at the time. So I had to do what I had to do. But now Christina's working. This isn't our only income, but my income is like 2/3 of our total income, so it's kind of a big deal if I lost my job. So this is super scary. All I could do is laugh about it, but I knew that this was coming. So let me take a great big step back. It was when Omicron was a thing that they were starting to bring us back into the office, but a lot of people were against it, really, just not showing up because of Omicron. It was the same for me. I didn't go in, and then we found out that we were pregnant with John. And my manager at the time worked things out with me such that I only had to go into the office once every 2 weeks over the summer. I just didn't go in. Actually, nobody ever caught me. And then when John was born, I was entitled to take this thing called the FMLA, Family Medical Leave Act. And that entitles you up to 12 weeks of protected leave. And the idea was that I wouldn't take all 12 weeks at once. I would split it up over the course of some time. It ended up actually being over the course of a full year. And while I was on FMLA, I would not be expected to go into the office. So from September 2022 all the way through September of 2023, I would not be expected to go into the office. And John turns 1 year old this Saturday, September 30th. And starting next week, I'm supposed to go back into the office. So I got a new manager, I got a new director, and my new director is kind of like, when are you coming back into the office? And I'm like, ugh. So I said, hey, let me get a 3-month extension. Maybe push this to 2024 so I can keep my job for a little bit longer, I guess. I don't know if that's going to happen, but this past Tuesday, we had a town hall meeting with the head of the company, and I was asked to come in. So, sure thing, whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll come in. This way, maybe, hopefully, they'll accept my 3-month extension request, because if they don't, I am probably going to lose my job. That's kind of a scary prospect. So, yeah, I went into the office Tuesday. Actually, I went into the office Monday night. So I drove to where I had to be, and I ended up staying at a Best Western Monday night. I don't know. I'm not good at telling stories, I guess. I'm going all sorts of out of order. My dad had to come here. My dad had to come here from New York to watch John, and while he was here, he helped us start to baby-proof the house a bit, so that was super nice of him. Oh, God. Oh, my God, you see this? Look, I'm covered in cat hair. This is, ugh, God. King. Jesus. But yeah, that was a bit of an experience, because I had to drive. I think it took 3.5 hours Monday, and it was another 3 hours on Tuesday driving back. And I had to stay over. My dad had to watch John Tuesday during the day while I was in this silly meeting, which lasted about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then, I turned right back around. I don't want this to turn into a rant about my personal feelings on work from home, because everybody's got their own feelings, and that's, totally fine. But I can do my job without being in the office, and the fact that I am, facing the prospect of losing my job because I kind of can't go back into the office because I live multiple hours away and I don't have steady childcare for John, nor do I really think that that's fair to him or me, since I've been doing this for the past year. Actually, I've been working from home since the pandemic started. Before that, I was working from home 2 days a week, 3 days a week. Anyway, right, I'm getting into a rant. I'm giving my personal feelings on this. Moral of the story is that I might lose my job, which is kind of a really scary thing, and it's been making me a bit depressed, and it's been hard to make videos because I don't have the motivation. But I keep telling myself that, if I do lose my job, I will have way more time to make videos, and I will be able to stay more consistent, making videos with YouTube and blah, 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 blah. But that all being said, I have a couple more videos up in the pipeline right now. Like I said, it's John's first birthday on Saturday. We're going to do a video about that. And I'm going to try to really put these out once a week. So for everybody who's actually watching these videos, I really, really, really appreciate it. Keep your fingers crossed that I don't lose my job. Or maybe if I do, maybe it'll turn out to be a good thing. I don't even know. Okay, thank you for watching.